Hi guys, I'm Blair from goodsignal.com. This landing page review is all about why it's so important to understand the questions that your visitors are likely to have when they arrive at your website for the very first time. It's a myth if you think that people come to your website and scan all of the available navigational options and choose the one that they think is definitely going to lead to success or give them what they're looking for in terms of information. As Steve Krug says in his book, Don't Make Me Think, what people actually do is this thing called satisficing. What it means is it's a mixture of to satisfy and to suffice. Obviously, to satisfy would be to scan all of the options, take your time, and make a really considered judgment on which option is going to give you the answers that you're looking for. Whereas to suffice means to save time, and for expediency's sake, you're just going to click on the very first thing that you see. So to satisfy is kind of a mixture between the two. And what we do when we arrive on a landing page is we instantly scan it, and more often than not, we click on the first thing that grabs our attention that has just a hint of potentially containing the information that we're looking for. And quite often that can lead us down the garden path. We can end up in areas on a site which weren't what we were expecting and which don't answer our questions. So by understanding the questions that your visitors are likely to have, and by prioritizing how important giving those answers may be to your overall conversion goal, you can then begin to build an information hierarchy and a prominence on your website that both funnels people in the right direction, but also answers relevant questions at relevant times along the way. And to help make this point, I've got a website here called Juicy Rentals. I came across this recently while looking for a rental car in New Zealand. And like most people when hiring a car, I had quite a few questions that I needed answered before I was ready to go and complete the main conversion task, which is obviously filling out this online quote box over here and getting a quote. So when I first landed on the website, I was on a search for information. I wanted answers. I wasn't ready to convert yet. And a few of the questions I had were quite obvious. For example, what type of vehicles do you have? Where can I hire them from? Where can I drop them off at? But I had a few other questions as well which went a little deeper, such as, can I do a one-way hire? Do you offer insurance? How much is it? What age do I need to be to drive one of your cars? I'm going to be taking passengers, and they may not be legal to drive in this particular country. And a whole raft of other questions related to renting a car in a foreign country. So I needed those answers before I was going to go ahead and convert. And obviously when I arrive here, I can see get a quotes. That's pretty obvious, and I'm rapidly scanning over the page. I'm not interested in your specials. I can see this this conversion task over here. I'm not interested in reading this text and being product sold. I just want answers to my questions. So when nothing else popped out at me, I quickly scanned across the navigation at the top, and this is what people would do on your site for real. And I was really pleased to see a link which says Our Vehicles. It's obvious to me that that navigational item will answer one of my primary questions. Brilliant. The next one along, special offers. I'm not interested in special offers. I want answers. So for me, that was in the wrong place. That should be somewhere else. But the next one along, however, rental locations. Yeah, that stands a good chance of answering one of my second most important questions, which is where can I pick the car up and drop it off at? But the next question I had was, do you do one-way hires? And nothing really stood out on this page as being a good option to get that particular answer. With a little more, investigation, okay, I can see drop-off location here. Well, that's making me think that those are the only possible drop-offs, but maybe it's related to this pickup location. I don't know. So, I'm already starting to get a bit frustrated that I can't find the answer I'm looking for. Now, what I'm actually looking for is FAQs. That's the sort of the norm nowadays for websites that have a lot of information to convey, a lot of questions to answer, and FAQs is quite a common link, but I don't see it anywhere on the page. So I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. What I do see, however, are three links: About Juicy, Useful Stuff, and Customer Service. And my question to you is, which one of those three is most likely to contain a link to frequently asked questions? If you say Useful Stuff, you'd be right. About Juicy, we'll just have a quick look there. Doesn't have it. Customer Service, well, actually that's more like a contact page, so why it doesn't say contact I don't know, but actually FAQs is in there. Useful Stuff, yeah, there's FAQs, but it's still not a primary navigational option, where really that would be the most likely place for me to get the answers that I'm looking for in order to convert. So, and just to show you the sort of stuff that's in there, if I go to the FAQ section, you know, look at all of these questions. And where can I leave my vehicle? Minimum driver age, road tax, rates, ferries, overseas driver's license. So there's a whole raft of questions in here, which is like a gold mine, really. So whatever the user has in their mind when, you know, before making this decision, that's probably where they're going to find the answer. So for my money, I probably would relabel these buttons, probably replace useful stuff with FAQs. So all I'm trying to bring out is understand that people don't scan your entire landing page before making a decision on what to click on. They'll click on the first thing that looks like it's going to answer their questions, and if how to find the answer to their questions isn't instantly available, it is likely that they will go elsewhere. It is unlikely that they will give you additional time and hunt around. They'll most likely go back to Google and try again. So if you disagree, then please leave a comment below. If you've got some other points to make about labeling navigation, then leave me a comment below. And if you'd like to see other landing page reviews, then hop across to goodsignal.com. My name's Blair, and this was Good Signal.